Good morning, and thank you all for joining our live broadcast. Today is Tuesday, May 26, 2020. Our topics today will be covered by the COVID-19 cases update, resources for residents, the RE3 program, or the R3 program, the City Hall updates, bars and restaurants, 89 pastors, 89 blocks. So as of today, the update on COVID-19 cases in the city of East St. Louis. As of 8:30 today, the Eastside Health District reported 316 new positive cases with 17 fatalities. No individual patient information will be released due to privacy laws, and we will extend our deepest sympathy and condolences to those families during their time of bereavement, and to those that have tested positive. We pray for you and your family as well. Resources for citizens. We still have 2 existing testing sites. Please continue to utilize the testing center located at JJK Center and the Southern Illinois Healthcare Foundation Center. Also, they're on their way back, and what am I talking about? I'm referring to the Urban League. We had an outstanding food drive and giveaway a couple of weeks ago, located at Eastside Senior High School, and they will be coming back this June the 6th, that's a Saturday, at 12 p.m. So on June the 6th at 12 p.m., the Urban League in the city of East St. Louis will be sponsoring another food and toiletry giveaway, and it's on the first come and first served basis at the city of East St. Louis Senior High School. The R3 program, the state of Illinois has passed legislation for a new grant program called R3. This stands for Restore, Reinvest, and Renew. This program would target a significant portion of cannabis revenues communities that have been ravaged by violence and have disproportionately been impacted by the historical and de-investment. They're looking for applicants from cities like East St. Louis, and grants will be used to address economic development, violence prevention services, reentry services, youth program, and civil aid and legal aid. Please make sure you apply at www.ilip.org. Again, that email address is www.iljp.org. City Hall updates. As we know, we're anticipating to open up the city on May the 29th. That's Friday. But there's a few guidelines that we must follow per the state. However, the indoor dining would not be allowed because it's a way to spread coronavirus. Restaurants with pre-existing outdoor seating can open up, but the tables must be 6 feet apart. Parties cannot exceed 6 people, and mask and sanitation measures must be followed for your guests and servers. Again, I'll read that again. Restaurants with pre-existing seating can open up, but the tables must remain 6 feet apart. Parties cannot exceed 6 people, and mask and hand sanitizer measures must be followed for your guests and servers. These rules will be strictly enforced, and fines will be issued to any violators of these guidelines. For the guidance of the state regulations in regard to restaurants reopening, please visit our city website and click COVID-19 updates. This Saturday, we'll be having another 6 feet in the street prayer with the pastors and citizens. We actually need to come out, stay, and pray with us. Again, this Saturday, May the 30th at noon, we'll be praying for our city and our nation. This event has, to my astonishment, has become a national call to action. We have many churches around the globe in the United States, that's joining with us. California, Dallas, Texas, Houston, Wisconsin, Detroit, St. Louis. So we asking that East St. Louis come out and those surrounding areas come out and participate with us. If you have any information, or if you want any information regarding this, you can contact the office at 618-482-6600, extension 1753, or www.6feet, that's 6, the number 6, feetindthestreet.com. And last but not least, the most important thing is our census. As of today, the city of East St. Louis stands a response of 40% of the census. We need each one of you to do your part and to secure your city's future by filling out your census. please fill out this census program, the census survey as quickly as you can, because this will impact our city for 10 years. So we need that you guys to go out and fill out the census forms. It impacts everything that we do, from the roads, the streets, the bridges, social, economical things that we know how to do in the city, schools, all that is impacted by the census. So we need you to go out and fill out your census. We will be coming out, knocking on doors and trying to get the, making sure that we get 100% of our citizens to count the census. It's our job to make sure that we do this as a city so we can ensure our city's future. At this time, I'll conclude this broadcast if there aren't any questions.
Everybody good? You good, Doc?
Yeah.
And what home rule means is if we drop below 25,000 people, we become governed by the county. Basically, we become, instead of the city of champions, we become the village of champions.
That is the reason why we are facilitating such an important program as the census. We're talking about $675 billion. We're talking about hard to serve, hard to count, underserved communities, and we need to do our part to get our friends and our neighbors involved, okay? So if you're wondering what you can do, you can spread the word.
Hi, I'm Christopher Bell, State Senator for the 57th District.
And I'm Latoya Greenwood, State Representative for the 114th District.
We count because you count.
Believe it.